Okay, absolutely crazy moment in the Rams 49ers game. Let's pause it just to set the stage. So you see right here, the Rams are down 3 points with about a minute left. But given that they're inside the 49ers 5-yard line and they have the ball, you're thinking, okay, all you got to do here is, punch this in and you're up 4 points. Even if you don't get the touchdown here, you can at least tie it by kicking a chip shot field goal. Granted, they've had a problem with their field goals getting blocked, but still, you assume from this close, the kicker can kick a high, you'll guarantee at least 3. Well, Stafford's going to hand it to Kyren Williams. You're thinking, okay, this looks like a touchdown, and then all of the sudden, the 49ers are saying that they have the football, and they are correct. You see, it's Alfred Collins, the second-round pick, who's a rookie. He just punches one in there. That was going to be a touchdown. That was just a last-ditch effort to say, hey, maybe I can knock the ball loose, and he perfectly lands the punch on the football. The ball comes loose. He recovers the football as well. And so now you're thinking, okay, can the 49ers run out the clock? Because, hey, the Rams still have all 3 of their timeouts left, so the game is not over. And so now going over here, it's 3rd and 8, and you're thinking, okay, what do you do in this situation? What's the play here? Well, they decide to just run the football and say, hey, we'll punt the ball and play defense, which to be honest, I think that's a bit of a too cautious of a strategy. Their run offense hasn't been great this year. Mac Jones is playing well. I would have liked to see them put the ball in his hands a little bit more right here instead of just running the ball out. And for a moment, that looks like it's really going to come back to bite them, as this is a nice return, but there is a penalty on the play. This is the penalty, and because of that, it now means that the Rams really have to do work to get in field goal range instead of just being in field goal range, which is what would have happened without the penalty. Probably, again, penalty might have helped them get in field goal range. There's all of that stuff, but still, a tough break there for the Rams. So now let's go over here. The Rams have the football. They are, in maybe field goal range. I mean, this would be tough, right? This is like a 61-yarder. Again, with kickers these days, you feel like it's certainly possible, but not one you want to risk. McVay says, you know what? Let me trust my Super Bowl winning quarterback to try and see if he can make a play here. And watch this as Stafford takes a snap. It's Kyren Williams who redeems himself. After the fumble, he makes the play on 4th down to save the day. So he's the reason why they're in this mess, but ultimately is able to at least make the play to get them into overtime. Although they are not yet in the overtime, right? You have to make the field goal. And again, 48 yards, I brought up earlier, kickers these days, that feels automatic. But of course, there still are plenty of field goals that get missed. And also the Rams keep getting their field goals blocked. I mean, that's been a thing that's been going on left and right. Another field goal got blocked in this game. 2 got blocked against the Eagles. And plus, it's a 48-yard field goal. That's no guarantee right here. Can they tie the game? Well, as you see, yes, they do. So the fumble means that they don't win in regulation, but at the very least, they are able to force overtime. So the Rams won the toss. They tried to defer, which you can't do in overtime. You can, kick is the option there. Deferring is what you do when you win the toss, before the game starts. Mac Jones got the ball all the way inside the 25-yard line, but here on a 3rd down and 12, you're going to see he does what he can. Honestly, you got to tip your cap to Mac Jones. He was a warrior out there, playing through injury, playing clearly in pain throughout. Did what he could to get the 49ers at least into field goal range in overtime. Then this field goal was wild. Again, 41-yarder right here. You're in a dome. You're assuming it's going to get made, but of course misses can still happen from anywhere. But watch this field goal. I mean, this barely gets through. It grazes the inside of the post, but ultimately it does make it. They're able to get that play and, go up 3 points. So now you get Matthew Stafford. And again, you have to do one of 2 things. You want to score a touchdown, but you also would like to at least be able to get a field goal. If you don't get a field goal, the game's over. But as you see on this play, watch how Stafford is going to he spun around just for a second, was able to notice that obviously that's how the play is designed to work. He has just enough time to know where to throw the football. They get the big completion and immediately get themselves in field goal range. But again, they want more than that. But then the Rams get to this situation. So they get to a 4th and 1. Both teams called timeout before this. And the Rams are going to go for it. And listen, you get the logic behind it, right? You want to win the game. You didn't come here just to tie the game. And if you kick a field goal to tie the game, then all the 49ers need to do with 3.5 minutes left is get in field goal range, kick a field goal, and then they win the game. So 4th and 1, you totally understand why the Rams want to go for it. But watch as the 49ers just stuff this run. Kyren Williams cannot get anything. Hard to blame him for that one. You could blame him for the fumble. Can't blame him for this. And on 2 key plays, Kyren Williams can't get the yardage they needed. And really, you got to credit the 49ers run defense for making the play. They're able to get the victory and win a wild game here. What a finish.